explain to me, as if I were your grandmother, what cryptocurrency is.
Cryptocurrency is just like any other currency. At the technology level, it allows it so it can run self-sufficiently on its own. Let's say Facebook didn't want to have servers, and then they paid you to run part of Facebook on your laptop. That's what Bitcoin does. So these people get paid for dedicating their computer space to running the Bitcoin network. So people have these entire server farms.
Hence what I'm trying to get into. When is this thing going to collapse and be worth nothing?
I think cryptocurrency is absolutely here to stay forever. When is the dollar going to collapse and you're going to lose all your money?
Soon. No, I'm not. I'm invested overseas.
What's going on, crypto cousins? It's your Bitcoin baby daddy here with another episode of Crypto and Culture. I know y'all missed me, guys. Just to give you guys a heads up on the moving situation. So this is gonna be this coming up week from today, Sunday, to Saturday. I'm gonna be moving out of my place, and so I won't have any internet for the whole week. Then next week I'm staying at a friend's house before my apartment is ready, and then so that whole week I'm gonna be at their house. So all this week I'm moving. The week after, I'm staying at a friend's house. March 6th is when I move into my new apartment. So March 9th is probably when we're going to start getting back to those consistent Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and live streams on Saturdays videos. So I just want to let you guys know what's been going on with that. I know I haven't put a lot of content out. I know I appreciate you guys for coming and always coming back and showing me some love. Let's just get into what we're talking about today. First of all, we're just going to slide right here. Blue Fig. I'm doing this new thing on my channel where if you're commenting on my videos, I'm gonna highlight you in the next video. But he was just appreciating how I broke down the last video where I was just showing the volatility over the years and the change, and he just giving me some real genuine communication and interaction. So thank you, Blue Fig. Also, the next thing up, if you haven't caught me already, I was on the CB Crypto Blood News channel, kicking it with him. Please go ahead, check out the interview. We had a good time. You know me, I was just vibing. I was just chilling, man. You feel me? But go ahead, check that out. Also, check me out on Bits and Tokens. They're the Miami team, the Bits and Tokens. I met them in Blockchain Miami. Check that interview out too. I had a good time. That one's a little bit longer. Now, for what you guys are here for. Right now, Bitcoin's sitting at $9,673. This is what it is, guys. Right now, we're sitting on support. This 10,000, this 900 to 10,000 range, this has been and you can see it throughout right back here. This is the first time we broke it. We had to come back down and test it. That's why you see that red candle. All these different times we broke it here, we broke over it, and we're here, right here. It was rejection, and all the way till we broke out of it here. We found it as support for a while before we broke it. We tested it, it rejected us, and now we're back at it. There's no change, guys. We're moving sideways, and this is what I'm expecting. January was the breakout from whatever the lows were. 6K was looking like that good solid low. Now it looks like we could come back and test it, but I honestly don't think we are, because there's just too much. You see right here on the VPVR, there's some resistance right here, and there's just the higher low of the 7,000. So, and of course you can see once we break out of this range right here, there's not really much price action, so we could see whatever. But like I said, I think we're just really right now consolidating. So if you guys don't know what this is the stock to flow model. Everybody is talking about it. Everybody and their mom talking about the stock to flow model. It kind of reminds me of when everybody was talking about Hyperwave, RIP to the dude. Now we have this new model that we done left Hyperwave behind, and now we got the stock to flow model that everybody believes in. And pretty much this right here, this little intersection point, is looking at where the halvening is going to be. And as you can see, it changes colors by how far away the halvening is or how close the halvening is. So as you can see, the further red it is, the further away the halvening is, and the closer purple it is, the closer the halvening is. And we can see this is where the last halvening was, and here's where the halvening before it was, right here. And we can just see the price fluctuations of what Bitcoin did after a halvening. So, I mean, of course, this first one it just popped off because people weren't really expecting like what was going on. Second one, it took some time, but it rode the wave up. Now this third one, now that everybody knows about it, I think this is gonna be like a wider curve up. Let me know in the comments what do you think about the stock to flow model? Like, do you believe in it? Do you think it's just another hyperwave theory? Let me know. So the first article that I want to talk about is Libra. Libra is still a thing. Like, for some reason, and of course you were here on my Twitter, so you know, follow me on my Twitter at CryptoKenzie, on Instagram at CryptoKenzie. You see the links at the bottom. Follow a nigga. But so this Libra thing is still a thing. Like what? Like, how is this still a thing? Like, Facebook. So if you guys don't know what Libra is, it's Facebook's consortium chain. It's pretty much their blockchain, which is gonna have their stable coin, which they're gonna implement into all their apps that everybody already uses, so that way they can control everybody even more by controlling their money. I really don't know if people really gonna trust Facebook with their money, but if they see Libra and they don't see Facebook, they're not gonna put it together, just like how people didn't know Facebook owned Instagram. Shout out to Lolly. They put it out the post and I went to go find it. But yeah, so Shopify, you know, what a lot of majority people, like influencers, when they build their own website, if it's not Teespring, which is kind of new, it's Shopify. So Shopify is joining Libra's consortium chain. But yeah, as you pull it up real quick, we can see like a couple of like a lot of people didn't leave, but a couple of people did, like MasterCard, Visa, Stripe, eBay, PayPal. So just seeing Shopify, like an online retailer or online store that's like, you know, fully online, to see them like joining the Libra thing, I think they still have a little fight in them. So we'll see what Libra talking about. We gonna go over here to some DeFi stuff, some DeFi news. If you guys don't know the news already, some dudes essentially not hacked, I wouldn't say hacked, they exploited the protocol to give themselves an instant loan, and they took that instant loan and they took it as Ether, and they took it out of the pot that everyone's using, like on all the DeFi apps like Maker and all that. I really wanted to highlight my guy right here. So if I move this, so my guy LowkeyMoney, if you guys haven't seen his channel, he's actually using Compound MakerDAO's lending platform. And so while all the hacking was, like all the stuff was going on, he actually accumulated 32 Ethereum to stake. He did it through MakerDAO's lending compound. And you know, he only started with like maybe, I don't know, I think like 7 Ethereum, and then he turned it into 32 within a month. He streams every day, like he put videos out every day. So if you're missing me and you need another ugly black guy to look at, go ahead, follow my dude LowkeyMoney on YouTube. But back to what happened, and I wanted to play this video real quick. Thank you,
Attackers made off with nearly $1 million this week using an ingenious exploit. How did they do it? Let's walk through the steps. First, in the world of decentralized finance, there are things called flash loans. These are literally instant loans that you can get without collateral. Say I needed $5 to buy something worth, to me, $10, but it was still selling for $5. Let's say I didn't have any cash. I could use decentralized finance to take out a flash loan, buy the item instantly, send back the original loan amount, and enjoy my $10 item. It's pretty crazy, but that's one of the cool features of decentralized finance. So here's what happened with the project called EasyX. An attacker took out a flash loan in Ether to buy a stablecoin that should be worth $1 each. The attacker knew that the flash loan suppliers were only using one pricing source to set the price of their tokens. The pricing source, an exchange, had been saying that the stablecoin was worth $1 for a long time. That's the point of a stablecoin. Next, the exchange pushed the price of the stablecoin up to $2. The flash loan suppliers saw this and thought when the attacker paid back their loan that they only owed half the original amount. The result? Profit. All of this took less than a minute, so no one noticed, and none of the tripwires set up for this were triggered. It's like doubling your money from a bank. The interesting thing? This wasn't a hack. Everything worked as advertised, and this is exactly how decentralized finance projects are supposed to work. That said, they'll be fixing these flash loan systems to prevent this kind of attack in the future, and the result is a more secure financial network for a pretty big price.
So that really goes into like what actually happened. And so I really appreciate that someone had the time. Thank you, CoinDesk, for breaking it down and showing me visuals, because even I didn't really understand what the hell is a flash loan. Not only that, but as you can see here, an insurance firm, Nexus, guys. Like, so there's DeFi insurance firms out here. You can insure your money on DeFi, but you know, that's just another person that you paying to, you know, you have to pay for that kind of stuff, insurance. But they came through, and whoever had their funds insured, they, you know, cut them a check. Hey, you had insurance, but whoever didn't, you know. And that's just the DeFi is so early, guys. Like, you have to think about it. ICOs, they were great for wealth generation or like wealth transfer. Like, there were so many bad things that happened there. How do we know like the same kind of things aren't going to happen in DeFi? So we have to be able to make sure that we understand that this is still early and that we really need to be careful. That's why you gotta go to my guy. On the next topic, so Brave is formally filing a request seeking to topple Google's advertising monopoly. So you guys know I use the Brave browser all day. I get these free coins. You can actually lend your Brave browser tokens on Make or Die now and take out CDB contracts and whatnot, like how my boy does. So, but Brave, within the UK, they submitted a request saying that Google has a monopoly on internal data free for all. So essentially, Google does have a monopoly when it comes to like people's data. They have a lot of, and then within the the advertising marketing for like websites, Google essentially has a full-blown control of that for like the world. And there's like, except for like China, but like no one can really do anything about it. You get what I'm saying? They're telling the the UK government to enforce their rules that they have, that if there's a monopoly, that you guys need to like do something and you know, step up and do what you're supposed to do and protect companies from these big giant conglomerates. Brave going after Google like this, it kind of scares me because it makes me think, aren't y'all making enough money? Why do you guys have to like try to, you know, tear Google down or whatever? I know they got a monopoly and it's not fair, but are y'all guys not making enough money? Is the profit margins not good enough? And you know, whenever we see like, oh, what was it? The Kick token, when the Kick token fought back because it had an ICO, all their funds got washed out. And so how do we know you guys aren't gonna go and attack Google? And then they just have the lawyers and the government and people to, and like the payola essentially to just shut you guys up and make you guys go broke. So I just wanted, like I said, I'm a little worried about what Brave browser is doing, but as you can see, we have a full-blown article and they explain exactly what they're talking about. And you can see the letter that they sent. So this is like legit. They really fighting Google over this. And you know, things like this, when it comes to like law and stuff, it usually takes like years. So this is just the first step, but we probably may not see the outcome of this for like another 3-4 years from now, because that's just how these things work. So good luck to you, Brave. I really hope you guys focus on making sure this browser is everything and is working the way it should. So the last thing I want to talk about, man, I kept you guys a long time, but y'all haven't seen me in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make sure to give y'all good ass content. So Binance is not under the jurisdiction of Malta. I wonder, like, just be real, guys. Chico put this video out like a couple back. Let me put the clip real quick. Let me just put the clip.
Binance, remember how they were registered in Malta? Back in 2018, they announced after getting the boot from Japan, they were moving to Malta. Even Bloomberg covered this in March. Well, just like I said over a month ago in a very special video, Binance is about to be banished from Malta.
But y'all see the clip. Like, Chico, like, as much as people don't like Chico and he's like, research is on fucking point. On point research. No matter how much he be attacking other people, being whatever, his research is on point. Let me know what you guys think about Binance is not actually being in Malta and the regulators are essentially saying, hey, fuck them. We don't got no business with them. And so the rumor is they're really in the Cayman Islands just chilling. How does this affect Binance's price? Hasn't really done much. But then again, we know that BNB is essentially centralized, controlled by Binance, so they can artificially pump the price of their coin if they wanted to. But ever since the news came out, ain't nothing much really going on about the price. So we gonna see, guys. Like I said, guys, thank you so much for rocking with me, man. If you like this content, hit the like, subscribe, leave it in the comments below, all the stuff that I asked about, and let me know your opinions. Of course, I'm gonna shout you out on the next video. Other than that, check me out next time. New spot coming. We finna have this bitch lit, guys. We finna have it nice. It's gonna be regular. It's gonna be all good. But at least you guys are gonna consistently see me more. And I know y'all love to see my ugly ass face. Other than that, man, check me out next time. Take it easy. You already know what it is. Yo, Bitcoin baby daddy. Yeah. Ooh, we hit this bitch.